welcome back. This is a new day, everybody, a new whole day. I know I look the same, but I'm doing these videos in one day. I'm just dropping them on different days, motherfuckers. I have to give this movie a fire. This movie was fire, dude. Like, it really was a feel-good, happy movie for me. So the movie I'm talking about that's fire, that just made me feel so good this year, was called The High Note, starring Dakota Johnson, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Ice Cube. Like, that's a hell of a pairing, right? First things first. I know the preview showed a lot of Tracy Ellis Ross in this movie. This movie is not about her. Like I said, this movie is more about Dakota Johnson that plays Grace in this movie. And like I said, I'm going to do this movie a little different. I like it as fire, but I'm going to talk about what's good about it and what's bad about it. Usually in some of my movies that you've seen, I just go linear with it. But now I'm just going to give you the cons and the pros. You know what I'm saying? So, since I like the movie, I'm going to start off with what I didn't like about the movie first. Is that cool? All right, let's break it down. All right. So, the things I didn't like about this movie. I didn't like the premise. You know what I'm saying? A washed up singer who needs the assistant. You know what I mean? Because Grace, played by Tracy Ellis Ross, was like this washed up singer. Like, her assistant kind of still had fight her. Maggie, played by Dakota Johnson, was kind of like, yo, you can do it. I believe in you. And I used to be your biggest fan. And, you know, all that shit. And then she finally gets Grace to be like, you know what? I am good. And then she, you know, she starts singing again. Grace's music was trash. Tracy Ellis Ross can sing. But Grace and whoever did that music, whoever was the music supervisor, or was like, yo, these are the songs we're going to record for the movie. They were horrible. Like, they should have been fired. That shit, the music is bad and shit. And then it was like, I don't know if this movie was trying to be, I don't know if it was a comedy or a feel-good film. I don't know what it was, but the jokes, anything in this movie that was supposed to be funny and was jokes or whatever, I hope they didn't say this was a comedy, because the jokes didn't hit. Like, none of them shits was funny. That's the only bad thing I gotta say about the movie. Now, what I liked about this movie. Every actor played their role well. Like, Ice Cube played this guy named Jack. Like, Ice Cube, I'm gonna call him Ice Cube. Like, he always do good in his roles where he's like serious, like, but he says like little funny things every now and then. Like, in Tracy Ellis Ross killed Grace, Dakota Johnson, she killed Maggie. Like, every character in here was great actors and was well written. So it just flowed, like, it flowed. Then you had this other guy that kind of wrote Grace's music that Maggie found. She found this writer named David Cliff. David Cliff music was so good. Remember I told you what I didn't like about it was Maggie's music that was written for Maggie was horrible. But like, David Cliff's music was the shit. Like, it was like, yo, these are some bangers. Like, where's the Spotify? Because I need to listen to these. And, you know, Maggie did find him. Like, so, you know, it gets to that point. You know, a movie got to have its ups and downs. So, going up, it's like, oh, we vibe with the music. Then it gets to the top. Grace thinks she can do it by herself. And then that's when it hits the lows. And then she starts treating David Cliff like shit. And then she gets mad at Maggie. And, you know, all that shit. But it still made for a good story. Like I said, I was going to give this movie just a must watch. But like that ending twist, I was like, I have to give it fire. Like, so, you know, with that being said, like, this movie was fire. Like, watch this movie. I'm not fucking with you. And if you want to argue about it, you think this movie is less than what I gave it, let's talk about it. So I give you my point of view. Well, I just did that, didn't I? So with that being said, man, it's your boy JF. As usual, you follow me on Instagram. That's the only place I really want you to follow me. That's the only page I really put attention into. So with that being said, peace and goodbye. Thank you guys for checking out my page, and make sure you click that bell so you can see all the videos that I do. Follow me on Instagram. So check out the videos to the side of me, because they're just as dope as the ones you just watched. And with that being said, peace and goodbye.